Asia and the Pacific is home to an estimated 690 million persons with disabilities, each facing some kind of physical, informational, institutional, or attitudinal barrier. These obstacles all have an adverse effect on their participation in society.
Persons with disabilities are still subject of discrimination in all aspects of life. The fact is that it's discrimination that really causes persons with disabilities to be isolated. Many schools or many workplaces still have a rejection policy.
แต่โรงเรียนพิเศษมันก็มีอยู่แล้วแต่มันพิเศษเกินไปก็คือมีเฉพาะเด็กพิเศษอย่างเดียวมันก็เลยทำให้พวกนี้ไม่สามารถมาบาลานซ์กันได้การให้เด็กพวกนี้ไปอยู่กับเด็กธรรมดาเนี่ยมันจะทำให้เขาการศึกษาเขาดีขึ้นมากการพูดกระชัดขึ้น
Persons with disabilities are reported to have high rates of poverty and fewer opportunities to pursue their dreams. They are also between 2 to 6 times less likely to be employed than their peers, and between 2 and 4 times more likely than others to be killed during disasters.
One of the key challenges is disasters. And to improve and to strengthen the disaster management plans, especially for vulnerable populations.
Women and girls with disabilities experience further discrimination. Access to reproductive health services is 2 to 3 times lower than their counterparts without disabilities. Of nearly 5,000 parliamentarians in 17 countries here in Asia and the Pacific, just 18 were persons with disabilities, or 0.4%. For women parliamentarians with disabilities, this figure stands at a meager 0.1%. Through 3 different decades, ESCAP has been the regional engine driving disability rights and disability-inclusive development in Asia and the Pacific. Since 1993, ESCAP has been a pioneer and champion of disability policy, promoting innovative region-specific disability initiatives. This powerful agenda has made lasting difference to persons with disabilities throughout the region.
First Asian and Pacific Decade of Disabled Persons, 1993 to 2002, aimed to raise awareness of policymakers to develop legislation, program, and projects to address wide range of issues faced by persons with disabilities. The highlight of ESCAP's work during this decade is improving accessibility of roads and transportation, covering capitals such as New Delhi, Bangkok, and Seoul.
If you have a huge suitcase and you have to go upstairs, it means that you are disabled by the actual environment. So we need to correct the environment.
The second decade, from 2003 to 2012, promoted a shift from a charity-based approach to a rights-based approach.
ESCAP during this decade contributed to the adoption of Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities.
With the Incheon Strategy to make the right real for persons with disability in Asia and the Pacific, the current decade, 2013 to 2022, emphasizes an evidence-based approach to rights-based disability-inclusive development. The hallmark of the Incheon Strategy is that it provides the world's first set of regionally endorsed disability-inclusive development goals. Comprising 10 interrelated time-bound goals, 27 targets, and 62 indicators, the strategy charts the course of action in Asia and the Pacific until 2022.
60+ bakery is the outcome of collaboration between ESCAP and APCD.
We have autism, hard of hearing, physical disability has a social, psychological disability. So we give them experience.
They teach since the basic, like how to communicate with other person. I think it's good experience because I'm a mental illness person. So when I come to find a job, it's hard to find one. When I come here, it's a good chance. My parents know that I can do like everyone in the society.
Disabled people are also people, right? They should be able to communicate to everyone what they want, what they need.
It's the most important, the person with a disability is a participation into the production, selling, and social activities. And some of them started to support the family by finance. So this is not only joy of the persons with disabilities, but the family and the community as well.
The journey towards disability-inclusive sustainable development in Asia and the Pacific has been empowered and enriched through the adoption of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development, as well as other international agreements such as the Sendai Framework for Disaster Risk Reduction 2015 to 2030. These powerful instruments are grounded in a disability-inclusive perspective and lend strength to the agenda of mainstreaming disability. Pursuing a disability-inclusive development paradigm ensures the effective participation of persons with disabilities in development, while also creating economic opportunities that could be harnessed by different stakeholders. We stand at a historic juncture, a juncture that affords us the vantage point to look at the past 5 years of implementing the Incheon Strategy so that we can look ahead with hope. The journey to sustainable development via the Incheon Strategy is a dynamic one, made rich by the participation of persons with disabilities and other diverse stakeholders. Today, we are here to reaffirm our commitment to seeing the Incheon Strategy to fruition, thereby securing the rights of persons with disabilities. Together, let's strive to make the right real and build an inclusive and resilient society where no one is left behind.